Is he still over there? Is Jerry still over there? Ashton, is Jerry still over there?
Today, we're working on the Lexus. Your moth. So these are our coilovers. It says endless, even though they're Zeal coilovers. We got these from Zeal, handmade in Japan, made to order for my car. Obviously they say endless. That's just the distributor.
Wow, so fancy.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
32-way dampenable, or 32-way dampening top hats with, I think, 12K and 14K rear.
You should probably look that up if you're just pulling that out of your ass. Ooh, extraordinary, exhilarating, and ecstatic are the three words that describe how the Zeal coilovers make you feel when driving. Let's go put these on the car. Put it on the car, man. We're gonna get rid of these old, busted, 20-year-old coilovers and put some new super nice ones in there. Now we gotta raise the lift up. Jerry was a race car driver. He drove so goddamn fast. Never did see no tail flat, but he never did come in last.
This is an impact wrench. This is a hammer.
I don't need a hammer. All right, Jerry, come here, Jerry. Time to learn. So on this car, the coilover is attached to the lower control arm.
His ass is done.
He's not paying attention, Jerry. When hammering bolts out, always put the nut back on so you don't damage your threads. Pro tip. So that just shifted a lot. It's not working as well as it did earlier. If you're confused, I did this side off camera, so I could do this side a bit easier. Very nice. Just make sure everything fits on off camera. Okay, tighten it. There you go. And just go up just a little. Just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, that'll do it. What the fuck? Goodbye, threads. I really hope this is not a reflection of how difficult this side will be. It's still stuck on something. Finally got one knuckle bolt off. Don't know why that took so long. I'm gonna do the front now. Hey Brock, can you open the door and turn it to the right? Little more. Little more. Little bit more. Hey, a little bit more. What the f***, Brock? I just gotta tap this one out. Hopefully it doesn't fuss like the other. Second knuckle bolt out. We're gonna lower the car and go up to the strut towers, take those apart, and finish this job up. Next step, I'm gonna go on both sides. I'm gonna take off these 3 bolts on the strut tower. All right, I got bolts off. This little ring can come off. So we'll pull this little cap off here to get to this old nut right here. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's probably a 19. Crack it by hand. I'm actually gonna pop that back in so nothing bad happens. Okay, now we move on to the back. First I gotta take this little cap off. I will not be reusing this just because I don't think it's necessary. Okay. In a future video, we might show you guys how to make a custom fuel cell under this carpet. the spare tire. There's the spare tire, and I'm thinking about pulling that out and building a custom fuel cell. All right, I got this bolt off, so we are good to raise the car back up and pull our coilovers out. Here, get closer to just the cane. It's gonna be so funny, guys. Is that funny? F you. That's gonna be a 1 second clip. These front coilovers are a bit stiffer, so they're a lot harder to get out. The other side, I think the other side might have actually been blown out because I was able to compress it with my hands. This one I'm not. So this is a coil spring compression tool, whatever. This is a coil spring compression tool. So this just sits on the spring. So you gotta do one at a time because they'll get too loose. So you kind of do like 20 turns this way, 20 turns on the other one. You just keep going till the spring is actually compressed. Well, the wrench is now stuck.
It's stuck at the bottom.
It's stuck at the bottom, but it's also like stuck everywhere. I got one off. Hopefully that'll keep it from hanging up on this wishbone. Just because it's the control arm that's tight. I don't think the spindle has anything to do with it. I feel like that made it worse. It's actually, it almost came out a second ago. Oh, wait, are you, okay. It's still stuck on something. It's coming. There you go. I can get that top part out if I can get it to drop.
The spring is under severe tension. It will pop. You can't take it off yet. But the other side of it is.
I don't actually.
All you need,
it
is.
Well, look. There's play there. It's literally off, and nothing happened. Like I said it would. And then you put this thing in here, and now it's. Oh my God!
That spring is under serious fucking.
No, the spring is a bomb. Oh my God! This one should be easy. There should be no curveballs. I don't know why it's so tight for some reason. That other coil over in, just put it in. Good stuff. Now we're putting in the coilovers. How long has it been?
An hour and a half.
Like an hour taking out.
6:55.
It was just that one. This one wasn't even that bad.
Started at 5 o'clock.
Ridiculous.
Doing the fronts.
We got our coilovers in. I don't really. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang that in there. I'm gonna grab our bolt. Boom. It's almost like it's easy. What? Was this one hard to do on the other side? I don't remember.
I couldn't really get it.
It's just because the suspension it's higher.
Wheel this turn?
Maybe. Guys, I think we have to take the fender off. Look at him, he's so cold. I think I might have come up with a reason why my, this whole thing has been so difficult. So, we installed this on the other side. This was easy to do, but now it's installed, so our suspension is higher up. So getting the bigger suspension out is really difficult. So I have to take out these bolts, or I have to take out these nuts at the top of the strut tower to lower the suspension because it's independent suspension, but this sway bar is keeping it up on the other side, just enough to where it's difficult to put this new one in and get the old one out. So I just wasted an hour and a half because of 3 nuts.
If he
Don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck. Never said it'd be easy, but if only I had people here that were supposed to help me. That's so irritating. What an idiot.
Got that, bro. I wish honestly that. Oh, I can kick with that. If you lock it in.
And the only reason I'm doing these hand tight is because you have to have the suspension with load applied before you torque down any bolts, because then the torque specs aren't real. Are they going in? Finally, the top of the strut tower. I'm just gonna do these hand tight for now, and then we're gonna throw all 4 wheels on and bolt this suspension all the way back together, finally. You know, there. So, all 4 wheels on. So all we gotta do is jack this thing up, take these jack stands out, and see how low the car is now. What if it's too low and the blocks don't come out? No, I'm not driving it out, but I want to see how it starts. I want to see if it runs and if the whistle's gone miraculously. Okay. So it is still there.
it's something in this little section.
Sounds like.
Is it a vacuum leak?
Sounds like the O-ring is bad, and it's leaking and making that squeaky noise. So it's not fixed yet. It's still a piece of shit at the end of the day. Well, that determines that. It's definitely lower. It looks better. It's not there yet. As you can see, we're not all the way slammed. Still have some positive camber in the rear. I got an alignment like 2 years ago, and then it sat in the field for 2 years. So I think I gotta go get another alignment. And then we will dial in those coilovers and get this thing sitting where I want it. It's almost there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let's make magic.